Goodbye to RuneScape Classic, it was good to me. Finished every quest it had, easy as 1, 2, 3. 22 full years of questing to make some deaths forevermore. RuneScape 3 Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, questing through 2004. Welcome back to July 13th, 2004. Still woodcutting and fletching. 82 woodcutting. That is cursed magic trees. Interesting. We're more interested in regular magic trees. Once we actually get to the point where we can make use of the magic logs. And that is actually part of the plan here with the whole fletching business. Work in progress. Work in progress. 74 fletching. That is nothing. 83 woodcutting. That is straight, curly, and mutated roots. That's an interesting thing. That doesn't exist yet. And there is 75 fletching. Very cool. And that is a quest requirement and rune arrows. Would be pretty nice to make our own rune arrows, but that requires rune smithing, which is still level 85 plus here. So if we want rune arrows, we're going to need to go to the ranging guild and do the minigame there. Which I think we're going to at some point here, but that's for later. For now, let us sell off the yew shield bows here and withdraw our 475,000 coins. Cash stack now at 3,621,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Anyways. It's now time for some updates. There's a big boat right here. That's fine. It is a port. That makes sense. Anyways. On July 20th, 2004, we got the quest journal. We got all little bits of information about what's going on in your quest, what you already did, what you need to do next. Very helpful if you come back partially through a quest. Previously, you just had to either know what you were doing, talk to people again, or just guess. Also, I don't know how good the guides were in 2004. You could probably find something, but yeah, with a quest journal you can do a bit better. And also, way down in the Feldip Hills, you can now get Chompy Bird hats for leveling up your Ogre Archer rank. The ranks already existed, so if you caught like 100, if you killed 100 Chompies or 4,000 Chompies, you would have your new rank with rants. But now you can get hats, you get little feathers and everything. We haven't hunted enough Chompies to even get the first one, so can't really show that off. And I don't know how much Chompy hunting we're going to do in the future. Probably not a lot, but it is now available. On July 27th, 2004, we got some changes to the party room, which would have been over here in Sears Village, or kind of between Sears Village and Camelot, just right over here. Party room did exist before. There was some interesting mechanics with not being able to use Telegram or something, but right in a building that was here. Party time. The chest that you could put items in would now clear junk out if it wasn't used in a long enough time. If there's more items in the party chest, more items will be dropped. And also the cost to activate the party was reduced. So, more party, more fun for everyone. And when you are done with your party, you can head down to the Brimhaven Agility Arena. New minigame kind of thing over here in Brimhaven, as you might expect from the name. Head down this ladder. Clap him in irons. Oh, there. Pay up first. Captain Izzy No Beard. You need to pay. Give Captain Izzy the 200 coin entrance fee. And you can climb down the ladder here and enjoy the Brimhaven Agility Arena. You walk across, or make your way across, a bunch of different agility obstacles, trying to get to a flashing ticket dispenser. We've got 57 agility, so we should do okay at least. That's the hope. And tag the ticket dispenser. By tagging more than one pill in a row, you can actually get the tickets. So, you need to do every time in order to win. And then every minute or so, it switches to a different location. So you can prepare by moving closer to the middle here in order to get to where you're going. But beware, there are many a trap that will hurt you and such. Spinning blades, dart shooters, and just kind of falling onto some of the spikes. Definitely a thing that you need to worry about. But while you're running around, you get a bit of agility experience. And then also the tickets. It's apparently also a task here. See if we can run the dart trap here. Oh yeah. Dodging just perfectly. Amazing. And so, when you get as many tickets as you want, you then leave, obviously, and go spend the tickets on rewards. And there are some interesting rewards. Trade with Pirate Jack of the Fruit here. You can get some experience. Not originally in lamp form, but that's fine. Or items. Specifically, Toadflax, which is now a new herb, which makes agility potions. Very appropriate from an agility minigame here. Snapdragons, which are used to make super restore potions, which restore your stats and prayer. Very nice. And the Pirate's Hook, which is 800 tickets. If you don't miss any of the ticket dispensers, that would take 800 minutes, which is quite a while. And amazingly, the Pirate's Hook in 2023 is worth 100 million coins. Because nobody really wants to do this at all. So, if you really enjoy running to ticket dispensers, enjoy your, 10 million GP per hour. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. As an agility training location, I don't think it's actually better than anything else. But I think it's the only way to get Toadflax and Snapdragon currently, so that's something. That's alright. I'm not too worried about that. Just an interesting new thing here. Always good to get some more minigames. On August 2nd, 2004, we got some new random events. Previously there was just some random events, mostly around gathering skills and messing you up. But now, there is a maze, strange box, and mime. Run through a maze to get rewards, open the strange box that appears in your inventory. Oh, and open them quickly because they will multiply. Then you have to finish them all to get rid of them. Or go perform in a mime show for a mime outfit. Random events still don't exist. They were removed. And that's okay. Also, Zemrak, God letters 22. Lots of God letters. Quite a few. On August 3rd, 2004, worlds 19, 20, 21, and 25 had to be moved to a different location because the company providing the bandwidth just stopped existing. Always an issue when you're relying on third parties for these kind of things. Stability. It's kind of a problem. But they moved them over to another one of their providers, which was much more stable. And also, the servers should just run faster than they did before too. So, a win-win for everybody. On August 4th, 2004, there was a website overhaul. Easier to navigate, quicker to get to the most used pages, like the website world map. And also the game manual page was updated too. Got some new information in there, some exclusive wallpapers, and improved Firefox compatibility, which is always good. Not as much use for the website these days. Most things are on like the wiki or something. That comes later. And on August 9th, 2004, the world map on the website was improved. Now it is an applet instead of just a picture. You can zoom in and out, scroll around. The actual map itself has been updated, and by selecting something like the general stores, it will flash all the general stores everywhere on the map. So very easy to locate all the different things. Many of these, well, all these features really, and more, eventually come to the in-game world map, so that's good. And what's more important, for us at least, is the next quest. We've got Death Plateau. We need to go get some things for this quest from 2004. I was going to just steal a bunch of bread from the Ardoin Baker stall, but we don't need to, since it actually does exist in the shop here. 10 bread, making just plenty of inventory space used, my goodness. We're going to be concerned with inventory space for this quest, because that is not the final 10 of a thing that we need to get. Well, that's going to be later in the quest. I'm just going to grab everything else and worry about that when the time comes. Really going all over the place for items here. Way up here in the True Gnome Stronghold, I took the spirit trees to get here. We're grabbing a pre-made Blurberry Special. Very alcoholic. Very necessary. Grabbing a pickaxe, again, from Bob. It's really going to be nice when the tool belt exists. But it's not too bad getting a pickaxe back. And then we will use this pickaxe and go mine some iron, and then go turn that into an iron bar. Brilliant. I mean, extra bar which we need to get rid of. Oh, that was deposit. Withdraw all. Oh, now they're in ordered form. That's not right. Can I withdraw them in not noted form? Select iron bar. Withdraw noted. Nope. Alright. Guess we're going to the bank then. Shouldn't have been able to get that in there anyways. We only get one iron bar. We only get one. So, bank. Stop being noted. One of you get out of here. There we go. There, that'll be fine. And now, we're going to be heading up to an entirely new area. It's always exciting. Unfortunately, this entirely new area is a little bit wonky. Like this entire quest we're doing. We need to go to a few places up in the new city of Berthorpe. Just heading through Taverley here, making our way all the way up. And north of Taverley, we've got like the Druid Circle here. We got the Heroes Guild. Then north of that, we enter into Berthorpe. It's got a bunch of things, but we'll worry about that after we do the quest. Death Plateau. Here we go. We start our quest over here at the Berthorpe training grounds here, talking to Commander Denoth. Hello. Hello, citizen. How can I help? Do you have any quests for me? I don't know if you can help us. The trolls have taken up camp on Death Plateau. They are using it to launch raids at night on the village. We have tried to attack the camp, but the main path is heavily guarded. Perhaps there is a way you could sneak up at night? If there is another way, I do not know of it. Do you know of such a path? Death Plateau? Yep. No, I don't. But perhaps I could try to find one? Citizen, you would be well rewarded. If you go up to Death Plateau, be very careful, as the trolls will attack you on sight. I'll be careful. One other thing. What's that? All of our equipment is kept in the castle on the hill. Over there. The stupid guard that was on duty last night lost the combination for the lock. I told the prince that the Imperial Guard should have been in charge of security. No problem. What does the combination look like? The equipment room is unlocked when the stone balls are placed in the correct order on the stone mechanism outside it. The right order is written on a piece of paper the guard had. A stone what? Well, citizen, the prince is fond of puzzles. Why we couldn't just have a key is beyond me. I'll get on it right away. Okay. We got two different things we need to deal with here. We need to find a secret path, and we need to find the combination for the door up here. So first up, I think we will look into finding the guard. Go talk to more guard-related guys up here in the castle. Talk to Artic right here. Hi. Hi, can I help? I'm looking for the guard that was here last night. There was only one guard on last night. Harold. He's a nice lad, if a little dim. Do you know where he is staying? Harold is staying at the Toad and Chicken. Thanks. Well, that was easy enough. Information on where we need to go. Very good. So the Toad and Chicken Inn is right here in Berthorpe. You can see it on the map here. Just across the street here. Yep, just across the street. I'm gonna head up to the rooms here and knock on the door here. Knock, knock. You knock on the door. Come in. All right, come in. And here is Harold. Hello, Harold. Hello there. Hi. You're the guard that was on duty last night, right? Yeah. Denol said you had the combination to the equipment room. I don't want to talk about it. And he's not talking to us. Okay. He's not being very helpful. My goodness. We're just going to try to get some more information here from the guy that told us all about it. Just right across the road again. Hello again, Eric. Hi, can I help? I found Harold, but he won't talk to me. Harold has got in trouble a few times over his drinking and gambling. Perhaps you'd open up after a drink. Thanks, I'll try that. Why we couldn't have just tried that in the first place? Whatever. Now we run right back across the road again. Could have given us that information the first time, Eric, but that's alright. We make do. There is plenty of beers available in here. Can't pick one up off of the counter though, so we'll just grab an Asgardian ale here. That should be good. We got two different things here. I'm gonna drop the pickaxe, don't need that right now. And head back up to Harold. Knock on the door again, because we are polite. You knock on the door. Come in. And we'll come in. And talk to Harold again here. Hello there. What? Can I buy you a drink? Now you're talking. An Asgardian ale, please. You give Harold an Asgardian ale. Ah, that hit the spot. Alright. And talk to him again here. Can I buy you another drink? Sounds good. I normally drink Asgardian ale. But you know what? What? I really fancy one of those blueberry specials. I never get over to the gnome stronghold, as I haven't had one for ages. You give Harold a blueberry special. And this time he's really enjoying it. Now that hit the spot. Now, with two drinks in him like that. Hello there. Hello, matey. Would you like to gamble? Sure. Place your bet, please. Enter an amount to gamble here. Go with 101 coins. We've got plenty of coins here. Just going to clean them out in one go here. Right, here goes. We roll, he rolls, and we win. Hey. Harold is so drunk he can hardly see, let alone count. So even if we didn't win, he would absolutely have not been able to tell what's going on. Not enough money. Here's some of it. Harold has given you some of your winnings. Delightful. And I owe you the rest. Harold has given you an IOU scribbled on some paper. Okay. Well, that'll be good. Always good to get them drunk before gambling. Very helpful. Very cool. And now, we can check out this IOU. Should be very helpful. The IOU says that Harold owes me some money. It's only like 1 coin. I'm not too worried about it. That's okay. Wait just a minute. The IOU is written on the back of the combination. The stupid guard had it in his back pocket all the time. You found the combination. Delightful. If we read the combination here, red is north of blue, yellow is south of purple, green is north of purple, blue is west of yellow, purple is east of red. Okay. Let's go figure out what this combination means to open up the area over here. Okay. Here are the balls for the combination. They are not in the right order or anything. So, let's grab all these. and place them back where they need to be going here. Due to the size and shape of the receptacle and the information from the combination, we can just put these balls right back here where they need to be, and that should unlock the way up here. Also, they go invisible. Amazing. Yep, door is now unlocked. All the stuff is available. And also there were some archers stuck up here. So, you are now free. Congratulations. Not the safest mechanism there. That's alright. So we've got the combination. We've got all that information. And that is taken care of. Very good. So next up, we need to find a secret path. We will start by heading towards Death Plateau. If there's going to be another path to Death Plateau, it's probably going to be near Death Plateau. That'd make enough sense. Here is a cave entrance. Right under Death Plateau. Seems like a good place to start. Enter the cave entrance. And we see a guy here. This is Saba. Hello. What? Do you know of another way up Death Plateau? Why would I want to go up there? I just want to be left in peace. It used to be just humans traveling past my cave and making a racket. Now there's those blasted trolls too. Not only do they stink and argue with each other loudly, but they are always fighting the humans. I just want to be left in peace. I might be able to help you. How? I'm trying to help the, humans to reclaim back Death Plateau. If you help me, then at least you'd get rid of the trolls. Let me see. I've only been up Death Plateau once to complain about the noise. Those pesky trolls started throwing rocks at me. Before the trolls came, there used to be a meddlesome Sherpa that took humans exploring, or something equally stupid. Perhaps he'd know another way. Where does this Sherpa live? I don't know, but it can't be far, as he used to be around all the time. Yes, about what I expected from a guy in his cave who is shirtless. You keep doing you. You keep doing you. Let's go find this Sherpa. Somewhere nearby. Not really anywhere else to check besides further and further. Death Plateau is definitely looking deathy over there. My goodness. Got danger signs. This is the regular way up to Death Plateau. Thrower trolls throwing rocks. Yep, that's dangerous. Let's go the only other way we can here. And here is a whole settlement, kind of little house here. This could be where we need to be. Again, knocking on the door because we are polite. Knock, knock. You knock on the door. No milk today, thank you. I'm not the milkman. I need your help. Oh, okay. You'd better come in then. And we're in. Here we've got Tenzing. He's looking very fancy and ready to go. Got a backpack of adventuring supplies, a walking stick. Looking really ready for all this mountain adventures. Hello. Hello, how can I help? I'm helping the Imperial Guard. They need to find a way to sneak up Death Plateau to destroy the troll camp. Saba seemed to think you'd be able to help. Ah, Saba. Is still alive and kicking? Yes, he seemed very bitter. That's Saba, all right. I do know of a secret way up the Death Plateau. The Imperial Guard would be able to use it at night and not be seen until it was too late. I'd be happy to show you if you were to do something for me first. Name it. I don't get into town much, and I'm getting low on supplies. I need 10 loaves of bread and 10 cooked trout. That should see me through the winter. Anything else? Yes. My climbing boots need to have new spikes. So can you take them to Dunstan in Berthorpe? He always puts my spikes on for me. Okay. I'll get those for you. Thank you, traveler. Tenzing has given you his climbing boots. Alright. So, climbing boots, and then 20 pieces of food to last him the winter. My goodness. Debatable. That's actually really going to last him the winter. It doesn't sound like a lot. But it's definitely a lot of inventory space here. My goodness. Yeah, we got the 10 bread still. And now we have the climbing boots and the combination. So it's gonna be possible. If we had a bunch of extra things on us, it would have been concerning. Let's just get this over to Dunstan. He is the smith here. Dunstan. There's Dunstan. Hi. Hi. How can I help? Tenzing has asked me to bring you his climbing boots. He needs to have the spikes put on them. He doesn't, does he? Well, I won't do it until he pays for the last time I made them for him. This is really important. How so? Well, I need the Sherpa to show me a secret way up Death Plateau so that the Imperial Guard can destroy the troll camp. He won't help me until I've gotten the spikes. That's different. Tell you what, I'll make them for you on one condition. What's the condition? My son has just turned 16, and I'd very much like him to join the Imperial Guard. The Prince's elite forces are invite only, so it's very unlikely he'll get in. If you can arrange that, you'll have a deal. That won't be a problem, as I'm helping out the Imperial Guard. Excellent. You need to bring me an iron bar for the supplies. Alright. So, have his son join the Imperial Guard. Manageable. As long as we can convince Captain Denolth here. Well, we should be able to. Hello. Hello, citizen. Have you found another way up Death Plateau? Yes, there is another way up Death Plateau. We're saved. There's one thing. And what is that, citizen? There is a Sherpa who will only show me the secret way. If I first give him some spikes for his climbing boots, the smith will only do this for me if you sign up his son for the Imperial Guard. This is very irregular. Will you not do this? I've heard of Dunstan's son. He's a very promising young man. For the sake of your mission, we can make an exception. North has given you a certificate. This certificate proves that we have accepted Dunstan's son for training in the Imperial Guard. Thank you, Denolth. I shall be back shortly. Not too bad. Manageable. Manageable. Hey, Dunstan. Hi. Have you managed to get my son signed up for the Imperial Guard? You give Dunstan the certificate. Thank you. Now to keep up my end of the bargain. Give me the boots and an iron bar, and I'll put on the spikes. You have Dunstan an iron bar and the climbing boots. Dunstan's giving you the spiked boots. Thank you. No problem. Oh, easy enough. Luckily, we managed to get that favor completed there. And it wasn't like, I don't know, a dozen more steps before we'd actually accomplish anything. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. We'll only need to do a few things. That's okay. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Bringing the spiked boots back to Tenzing here. Actually, he is only going. He really wants the trout, so we need to get him some trout. Do we have space for the trout? possible. If we reorganize things a bit here, we should be able to manage. But if we want to get trout, we're going to need to fish them up ourselves. We'll start by going and getting a fly fishing rod from the fishing store here. Okay. So we got the spiked boots, we got the combination, we got the fishing rod. So we currently have 7 free inventory spaces here. That is not enough for 10 fish, obviously. We need to make some more space. Eventually we'll be able to drop the fishing rod when we're done. We can pick up a knife later, that'll be fine. Don't really need fire runes. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then fishing rod. Yeah, that'll work. This will allow us to teleport to locations here. And we also need to cook the trout, so that's going to be another separate business. But we can do that over in the Lumbridge range, so that'll be good. So we just need to get trout, drop the salmon, and then go cook them. Because the salmon are not allowed. He's not interested in having salmon for his winter here. He is all about the trout. So 10 trout, coming right up. Really brings him back all the way to Cook's Assistant here, where we unlock this range. 10 trout. And our cooking level is 86, so we cannot burn the trout, so that's not going to be a problem. We will cook these very nicely. Also got an achievement for catching a salmon in the Lumbridge River. We're going to need to consider achievements in the future. Not a problem right now. All the way back to Tenzing here. Eventually there will be better ways to get to Berthorpe, but not yet. Not yet. Hello. Have you brought me the items I asked for? You give Tenzing the spiked boots. You give Tenzing the loaves of bread and cooked trout. Thank you very much, traveler. I'm now ready for the winter. You said you would show me the secret way to Death Plateau? Yes, of course. I drew up a map in case I ever needed to use it again. Tenzing has given you a map of the secret way. I don't think the trolls have found the secret way yet. If they had, I would have been attacked by now. Okay, thanks. But I think I'd better check the path. I don't want to send the Imperial Guard to their deaths. You are wise for one so young. Alright. So that is the secret map. Right out this way. Crossing over the style here. We got an upper layer here. We can go up and around the lower section. And this loops all the way up and around the plateau. I think this is far enough. I can see Death Plateau, and it looks like the trolls haven't found the path. I had better go and tell Denolf. Very good. A path that totally exists. It's going to be a little awkward when the entire Imperial Guard needs to go through Tenzing's hut there, but in an effort to wipe out the trolls of Death Plateau, probably worthwhile. Probably worthwhile. And if he really didn't want us bothering him, he would have just not let us do that. So, that's okay. So we need to run back, talk to Denolf one final time here. We got everything he wanted. We're doing great. Hello. Hello, citizen. Have you found the secret way up Death Plateau? Yes. There's a path that runs from a Sherpa's hut around the back of Death Plateau. The trolls haven't found it yet. The Sherpa made a map I can give you. You give Nolf the map of the secret way. Excellent. This looks perfect. They will never see us coming. Have you managed to open the equipment room? Yep. The door is open, and here is the combination. You give Noth the combination to the equipment room. Well done, citizen. We'll reward you by training you in attack. I shall present you with some steel fighting claws. In addition, I shall show you how to make fighting claws for yourself. Brilliant. And that is quest complete. Or it would have been, if it wasn't for the whole fact that it was completely changed in 2012. And so, if we want to get this done, and we do because it is a requirement for quests that are out before 2012, is once again time to travel in time. Yay. Yeah, it's actually fine. I'm here for it. Hopefully nobody minds me opening up a portal in time right here in the Berthorpe Castle. I'm sure I'll be fine. So, we need to go and fix everything that we would have fixed already. Let's go deal with Death Plateau. Again. Okay. There we go. A much more secret way. I can definitely dig that. So, that is Death Plateau. And we dealt with all the rewards already. Everything is working out just fine. Alright. Now would be the point where we would have went and got some climbing boots for ourselves if they hadn't been changed entirely. Originally, climbing boots gave a bit of strength bonus, which would have been very nice for melee combat here. But they were changed in 2012. Or, they were changed in 2012 and also 2010. And also probably 2013. It's a whole thing. Anyways, in 2010, the cheap boots you can get for 12 coins had their stats removed. Something to do with PvP balancing or something. But anyways, all of the climbing boots that existed in the game were replaced with new rock climbing boots. And the rock climbing boots high alped for 45,000 coins. So you could have bought a whole bunch of boots for 12 and then alped them for 45,000. Not a good way of doing that. It's kind of bad decision making. But then the stats were moved to the new boots, which would cost 75,000 coins from the store. And then, with changes to Death Plateau in 2012, the person that gives the boots is now a different person entirely. And then, with the evolution of combat, the stats were changed again. So even the expensive boots that are supposed to be useful now only give the tiniest amount of armor, which honestly is probably worse than the lightness of the boots of lightness, especially since they cost 75,000 coins. Not really worth it. Not really worth it. Well, that's okay. As far as other things to do in Berthorpe here, there's really not anything to do in Berthorpe here. We have the inn and a general store, and that's pretty much it. Whether the general store even exists up here anymore, not a big deal. It's still very, very out of the way, so we really wouldn't use the Berthorpe general store anyways. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But that is all that done. Death Plateau. Finished. Making good work on 2004 here. And we're actually continuing on immediately with more troll stuff. But before we get to that, we've got an entire situation to deal with. Next time. Goodbye.